Hello guys, we're going to start a new chapter. It's about the history of astronomy. From where did astronomy originate and how did it develop? 1. The origins of astronomy. Since ancient times, man has noticed that stars rise and set just as the sun and the moon do. Man also noticed that 5 stars are shinier than the others. These are the planets Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, and Saturn. The other stars seem to have fixed position with respect to each other. They were called fixed stars. This group of stars, constellations, were given names of familiar animals, scorpion, cancer, etc. The ancients attributed to the celestial bodies a supernatural effect on people's lives. So, they believed that the movement of celestial bodies affect our lives on Earth. This has promoted the development of astrology. So, these are the constellations, and they were given names according to their shape, like Leo, Virgo, Cancer, etc. Now, astrology is an art founded on the study of the stars in order to determine their influence on the lives of people and their destiny. Thus, astronomy, which is the science that studies the motion, structure, and evolution of the celestial bodies, was originated from astrology. So, astronomy is a science that is based on collected data, while astrology is nothing but an art founded on the study of the stars that was believed to have an influence on our lives and our destinies. But astronomy is a science. So, the origin of astronomy is astrology. Now, let's talk about the Greek astronomy, the birth of cosmology. The Greek focused more on the thought of origin and the transformation of the universe. This has given birth to cosmology. What is cosmology? Cosmology is a field of astronomy, so it is a part of astronomy that studies the structure, the origin, and the evolution of the universe. Geocentric theory of Plato and Aristotle. The two Greek philosophers, Plato and Aristotle, established the geocentric theory that describes the structure of the universe and the laws that govern the motion of the celestial bodies. The geocentric theory states the following. 1. The universe and all the celestial bodies, including Earth, are spherical. So, they believe that all the celestial bodies are spherical. 2. Earth is immobile and it is the center of the universe. So, the geocentric theory states that Earth is the center. Geo, G means Earth. So, the geocentric theory states that Earth is the center of the universe. Any celestial motion must be circular and uniform around the Earth. So, they believed that all the celestial bodies are moving in a circular and uniform motion around the center of the universe, which was believed to be the Earth. And 4. The celestial bodies completes their revolution around the Earth at different distances. So each celestial body has its own distance from the Earth. So it completes its revolution around the Earth at different distance. Now, another geocentric system, which is the Ptolemaic system. In the 2nd century, Ptolemy produced a system of the world based on astronomical observations performed for hundreds of years by astronomers. This system dominated astronomy for 14 centuries. So for 1400 years, the system of Ptolemy was considered to be true. The system is as follows. It is also a geocentric system, so of course, Earth was considered to be immobile and is at the center of the universe. 2. The moon and the sun moves uniformly along two circular orbits having Earth as center. So, it was believed that the moon and the sun moves along two circular orbits having Earth as the center. Now, the other planets move along small circles called epicycles. The center of the epicycle orbits circularly about the Earth. This orbit is called deferent. And 4, the planets are in the following order from the Earth. The order is Moon, Mercury, Venus, Sun, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Now, this model shows Ptolemy's system. Earth in the center, then the moon that it is orbiting in a circular motion, and also the sun is orbiting in a circular motion, and for the other planets, Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter, they move in a circular motion about a center. This is the center. The circular motion of each planet is called, so this motion is called an epicycle, and the motion of the center about the Earth, which is this one, is called the deferent. Now let's try to understand this more. Let's take, suppose this is the Earth. Earth is considered the center of the universe. The moon is orbiting in a circular motion around the Earth. Now, for the sun, it is also orbiting, it is supposed to be orbiting in a circular motion about the Earth. Now, for the other planets, let's take Jupiter for example. Let's say this is Jupiter. So, Jupiter and all the other planets, they were considered to rotate around a center. So this is a center and they are rotating around a center. This cycle around a center is called epicycle. Now, the center of the epicycle is rotating around the Earth. The rotation of the center around the Earth is called a deferent. So the trajectory of the center was called a deferent, and the circular motion of the planet around a center was called an epicycle. Now, if you want to sketch how would a planet be moving around the Earth, it would be moving around a center first. So let's take a planet. This planet must be orbiting around itself, around a center, and at the same time around the Earth. So its motion would be like this. And etc. To understand this more, I'm gonna leave you with a short video that shows the model of Ptolemy and we will continue our chapter on the next lesson.